Hello there, this is Rise with Milan and it's time for another video. So a few days ago, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, aka Pleasure Beach Resort, released a photo on what is going to be happening for the 2025 season, and I'm going to put that photo up in a minute. So a lot has changed. So there will be a ride for refurbishment, a few new rides opening, speculation on a ride that was closed, and there are going to be some closures of course. So hopefully I am going to get into that. I'm going to get into the video because I don't want it to be too long, like the Toxicated video I did a few days yesterday. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is what is going on with Ice Blast, and that is, of course, it is reopening for the season. So this was originally known as Ice Blast, of course, and now it is Launchpad. So this ride is like fitting a space theme. And everyone was thinking last year, is Ice Blast going to reopen? Like, what's going on with it? It was closed for all of 2024. And the answer to that question is yes, it is reopened, but of course not as Ice Blast, which I've already said. I'm very excited to get on this. I never actually went on Ice Blast myself, if I'm being honest. And yes, it looks pretty cool. Hopefully it's not going to be just short, it's going to be drop as well, like Cliffhanger at Flamingo Land sometimes. And yes, hopefully this will be a very exciting ride and everyone can enjoy who goes to Pleasure Beach. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is a refurbishment of a ride that is reaching 90 years old. So this roller coaster has been thrilling people for, of course, 90 years, which I've just said. And this is, of course, the Grand National, one of probably the most famous roller coasters in the UK. So this is a racing dueling roller coaster, and it is very old, and if you sit on the wheel seat it can be bumpy. But what do I think of this ride? I absolutely bloody love it. It's fun and it's underrated. So obviously, since it's getting old, they're going to do some refurbishment on it, maybe even a bit of retracking, because I've heard they can't get rid of like Grand National or Big Dipper. But yes, hopefully it will open early in the season. It's going to celebrate 90 years, everyone's going to enjoy it. They're going to be able to say to themselves, I went on Grand National on its 90th birthday. Well, I didn't go like Big Dipper, I didn't ride it on its 100th birthday, but I did ride it that year, 2023. And yes, Grand National is way better than Big Dipper, and hopefully this ride can thrill for the next few years. So the next thing that Pleasure Beach stated in that report was about Wallace and Gromit Thrill-O-Matic. So they said, like, with the new Vengeance Most Foul film that came out on Christmas Day, they said like they loved it as much as we did, so hopefully they will be adding new scenes to that, like the gnome. And it was great, Vengeance Most Foul, and I'm probably going to rewatch it soon actually. It's quite a long film to be fair. And yes, it was a great, let's hope they add some scenes to this amazing dark ride in my opinion. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is another dark ride, and this is of course the Tunnel of Love of River Caves. So this is a very old ride, and if you know, for the 2024 season it was closed, and if I'm being honest, I've never done River Caves. I've done all the other dark rides except River Caves. So Blackpool Pleasure Beach, aka Pleasure Beach Resort, has announced on that like app that they've got some very exciting news to share about it for the future and new plans. So hopefully River Caves will stick. I wouldn't really like anything else because Blackpool Pleasure Beach is a nostalgic part, and hopefully it can stay like that for the future. So yes. And finally, what I'm going to be talking about is the Sandrides closures. I mean, it's not like proper affecting since they are only small rides, but if I'm being honest, I can't remember the full list, so I've got my phone down in the background. I'm going to read all the rides that are closing. So first we have got Eddie Stoback's Convoy, which I think it's a car ride. And then after that we've got Alpine Rally, I think, and that's like the mini car ride, like when you queuing up for Avalanche you can see it. And then next we've got the Thompson's Carousel, which is the small little carousel. Then we've got Gallopers, which is the other carousel, not Derby Races, the other one next to Revolution and Steeplechase, if you know what I mean, and next to Pepsi Maps. And finally, the saddest one in my opinion is Red Arrow Skyforce. That ride, I've never done it, but I did get in the queue once, and they said I got in at 4 o'clock and the park closed at 5, and they said it was closed, no more people are allowed to come on. So this is very sad from the park. I can't believe they're doing this. Hopefully they can improve in the future. A lot of UK theme parks have had a downfall recently, but one that has actually had been very good recently has been Thorpe Park, to be fair. But let's hope Pleasure Beach improves this in the future, get some more rides open, maybe even add some more rides. Like near Impossible, I think they can remove that. They've got that huge building, remove that, add a new flat ride, maybe add that gyro swing there, and hopefully Pleasure Beach can improve in the future. So that's it for my video. So of course Pleasure Beach is hoping to not have a great season, but still it could be very good. Pleasure Beach has got some very exciting things for the future, I hope, but unless they just carry on like this. I mean, I'm not hating Pleasure Beach, just that they need to improve, don't they? I love that park, I hope it doesn't have a downfall. I'm probably going to go again in 2025 to ride the launch pad, and of course get back on Valhalla and all my other favourite rides. So there we go, thank you for watching Rides with Milan, please like and subscribe, and have a good rest of your day.